guys, welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's video. This time I'm gonna continue on with and disprove my own theory of the checks in Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm gonna pop up the check again at the check if you get after Five Night in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and the check that you get after Night 6 of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now if you read the highlighted part in this newspaper clipping after Night 6, it says, after being open only a few short weeks, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is closing its doors. The new animatronics will be scrapped due to possible malfunctions. However, the original characters are being kept in hopes of a possible reorganization of the company. It's a minor setback. We are confident that we will reopen someday, even if it is with a much smaller budget. CEO Fazbear Entertainment. In this newspaper clipping, it states that Freddy Fazbear's is closing down, and that the new animatronics are being scrapped, and the old ones are being kept. And then later, the CEO states that they're gonna have a much smaller budget. So you can conclude from this that Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is actually happening in the future, because they have a much smaller building than when they did in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. You can also conclude this because in the beginning, the very first night, the phone guy says that Five Nights at Freddy, Freddy Fazbear Entertainment, they tried to actually renew the old animatronics, except they couldn't do it because they thought they were ugly. So they spent a fortune on new animatronics, so that they can replace the old animatronics, and that they were hooked up to a criminal database, which also would have costed a fortune too, because connecting them to a criminal database, it's just a lot of money to do it. Also, it's also stated that the bite of 80s, stated that the animatronics activate at night sometimes, the old ones. So that means the bite of 87 could have happened with the old animatronics that we're used to in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. It had to happen with the new animatronics because they were the new animatronics in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 were allowed to walk and roam around during the day, while the Five Nights at Freddy's 1, the old animatronics, were only allowed to roam at night. So also they're only allowed to stay on the stage. So that means that Five Nights at Freddy's 1, they learned from the mistakes of having a bigger and newer Freddy Fazbear's in 1987. So they decided to let them stay on the stage. But because 1987 and how they spent so much money, they're forced to have a smaller store. So down in the comments, you can leave any theories or anything that I might have left out, and I might add it in the next video. And so see you next time, and hope you like this video.